Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragon Quest Heroes. Alright. So I don't know how long these missions are going to last. We're probably going to be doing this on a by-mission basis. Who knows? Sometimes Musou game missions can last like 5 minutes, sometimes they can last a fucking hour. You never know. Splendid, splendid. The gates of Caliber are within sight at last. And do I dare hope that this fair town remains untouched? Fear not, your majesty. Do not look now, but I see signs of monsters making their way through the long grass towards us. And I doubt they're sneaking up like that to say hello. Looks like it wasn't just Arba after all. Then our first task shall be to clear these fields of unfriendly beasts. Come, friends, to arms! If you ever want to exit an encounter, instantly cast evac and make good your escape. To access it, open the menu, and don't worry, you won't lose any items, gold, or experience by beating an early retreat.
Could that be? It is! One of the Nightmares that appeared after we defeated the dragon!
Good eye, boy! And yet, it does seem somewhat different from the one we encountered in Arba.
You're right. It looks like that monster's guarding it.
Wait, if we could... Yes, of course! Come, we must defeat this creature!
But he's summoning free experience.
Ha! Lizard slash! No way! That weird portal thingy disappeared when you beat that monster.
And their numbers no longer increase. It is as I thought. That creature was summoning them here.
That has to be it. Okay, let's look around and make sure there aren't any more like it nearby.
There! Another Moorkeeper! Come! We must defeat it, and quickly!
These ones are mine! Lizard slash! Lizard slash! Lizard slash! Cold vision!
Kill all the slimes.
Cold vision!
Press 3 when the tension gauge is full to go into high tension mode for a limited time. Like, murdered everything.
More Moorkeepers may yet appear. We must remain vigilant.
Another one! slash! Here we go!
Alright, as long as you're in high tension mode, you'll be totally immune to damage, and that's just for starters. Your attack power will also increase, and your status ailments will be cured instantly. And as if that wasn't enough, you'll also be able to use skills and spells without spending a single point of MP. Press A while airborne to perform a double jump, and right trigger to perform mid-air dodge. Yeah. Last but not least, press B to unleash a coup de grace, but be warned, doing so will take you out of high tension altogether.
Cold vision! Cold vision! This ends right now!
I didn't press that. Or did
Giga Slash!
Or did they do that one?
There we go. That looks like the last of the Maw Keepers.
All that remains now is for us to mop up the remaining monsters.
Next! Blizzard Slash! As long as we win, that's all that matters.
Okay, so you don't...
Looks like all the monsters outside of town cleared up. Let's get inside and make sure everyone's okay in there.
Wait, to charge in blindly would be both foolish and needlessly dangerous. The situation is urgent, acting without carefully considered plan will aid us in battle. More haste, less speed, eh? There's value in such judicious caution, lad. Very well, let us return to camp and make ready. I kinda hope there's an item that lets me, like, vacuum up things.
Hey!
What were those weird portal things? The monsters are practically pouring out of them.
Yes.
Nightmares, was it? We witnessed their power in Arbor, too. If the land is rife with nightmares, then the situation is grave indeed. It is as the tales of my royal forebears warned, when nightmares cross the realm do rise, the light doth fade, and fading dies. The dark gate's keepers summon seas, mindless monsters, souls diseased. The mindless monsters and the gatekeepers certainly seem too familiar for coincidence.
Wait, does that mean the whole world is in danger?
That I cannot say. 'Tis an ancient legend, and the lines between truth and myth are blurred with the passing of time. For now, all we may do is make haste, and attempt to discover how gravely our realm is affected. Okay, we did still get a bunch of... more MP. More HP.
Watcher! Be lucky!
Ah, there you are. Have you come across any golden nuggets on your travels? Not all ingredients can be used in alchemy, you know, but the ones that can't can usually be sold for a pretty price. Gold nuggets are one such ingredient. If you find any, why not take them to the armor and see what you can get for them?
Watcher!
Small piece of gold to exchange for gold pieces. Oh, really?
Cheers! Oh, yous.
Go,
Be
silver
lucky.
rapier. You have anything new to say? Like all must be very well be appearing in Caliber as we speak. Pray that no harm has come to our friend. Our friend? All in good time, child. You're sure to meet on our arrival in Caliber. Now, make ready. We must away.
Welcome, child. Let us pray.
Okay. Well, like I said, sometimes a mission takes like 10 minutes, sometimes it takes an hour.
Goddess speed.
I really wish they wouldn't ask that shit. You wanna go back to the main menu? You just saved your game.
Now, gird your loins, friends. We know not what lies beyond these gates.
Me. Let me go first.
Here too, just as we feared.
Well, this doesn't look too good. So what do we do?
Fear not. I have devised a winning strategy. We begin by falling back, thereby lulling the enemy into a false sense of security. When they lower their guard, we strike. Wait for my signal, and then we
On
advance.
second thoughts, forget it.
What?
That was a close shave, wasn't it?
Confounded. My strategy did not account for the intervention of a third party.
Oh, wow. That was amazing. You really saved our bacon. Thank you
Fool!
so much.
We've yet to establish if this woman is friend or foe.
Charmed, I'm sure. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. I'm Isla, head of the Institute of Ingenuity. It's nice to meet you, at last.
Your timing is impeccable as ever, my dear. We are in your debt.
Glad to be of service, Your Majesty. Oh, you're a jumpy one, aren't you? But I have to say, I like that in a man. Makes you all the more fun to dissect.
You mean to study me? I fear I may prove a rather complex case.
Ugh, get over yourself. She's joking, you idiot.
Oh, I never joke about my work. Why don't you pop by my lab one day and let me take a look at you? Brave Captain.
What? Oi, that's enough of that!
There will be time for that later. But first, you must help us find our way around Caliber. If we are to protect this place, we shall have need of your incomparable talents.
Oh, it would be my pleasure, Your Majesty. Besides... I'm not about to stand by and watch while these monsters dismantle this town. After all, what would become of all my beautiful inventions? Shall we?
Isla, was it? You're not really planning on taking Lucius back to your lab, are you? What am I saying? Thanks for helping us back there. Oh. I wouldn't miss a chance to help a little sweetie like you. I mean a big, strong guardswoman, of course. Now, I do believe I promised you a tour of Caliber.
I fear it will be more than a tour of duty than a sightseeing tour. Very droll, lad. Very droll indeed. Now you two, Isla's in charge. Do as she says or you'll regret it.
Let's teach them a lesson they won't forget.
The monsters keep pouring in through these strange portals. There's no end to them.
Cold vision! Those are called night maws. You can close them by beating the Maw Keepers who guard them. Blizzard slash!
Nightmares, eh? Well, I guess we better start shutting them down. All right, let's get to work.
Blizzard slash! Blizzard slash! Cold vision! Blizzard slash! Cold vision!
These strange devices scattered around the town. These are your inventions, Ezra.
They're amazing, aren't they? What do they all do?
Well, most of them are to protect the town. Better safe than sorry and all that. But my greatest invention is something else entirely. Stick around for the grand
Blizzard
unveiling.
slash! Cold vision!
We'll nuggle it.
Cold vision! Blizzard slash! Cold vision! Blizzard slash!
That's the Maw Keepers dealt with. Now we just need to take care of the stragglers.
Here we go!
Oh, crap. Wrong button.
This ends right now! Giga slash!
No, I wasted that. Because it wouldn't let me open the fucking chest.
All right, job done.
Sorry, but it won't be quite that simple. We've more guests headed this way from outside town. Though it just so happens that outside town is exactly where one of my favorite inventions is pointed. Come on, I'll show you how it works.
I think we're already here.
Here she is, the spellcaster. Isn't she beautiful? Why don't you hop on and give her a try? The monsters are crossing the bridge. Steady your aim and fire.
What do I... Oh.
Bullseye! Lovely work! In the right hands, the spellcaster makes short work of any battle.
Okay, so it's B to fire. That's weird.
As long as we win, that's all that matters.
Excellent. It seems all's quiet here for now. Come, we must return to camp and discuss...
Oh, don't tell me. Discuss strategies in long, excruciating detail, right? Do we really have to? Ooh, strategy meeting, my favorite. Can I join in? I have a wee favor I'd like to ask you anyway. A favor? Sure, what can we do for you? Just a little guard duty, that's all. I'll explain more once we get back to your camp.
Okay.
Right, let's get the introductions out of the way, shall we? Isla, head of the Institute of Ingenuity, as mentioned previously. And you are? Sorry, where are my manners? I'm Aya, and this is Lucius. We're the captains of the Royal Guard. Well, you've certainly proved you're well qualified. You may still for those monsters back there, poor confused dears. Anyway, as I mentioned, I have a favor to ask of you. You see, there's a little something I need delivered to the city.
And what might that be?
I?
Well, me and my team have been building a very interesting little ship these last few years, and all it needs now is one last vital component, a generator. We just finished moving the thing to from the capital to the city gates when all the fuss started, and all the monsters are blocking the way to the Institute. That generator is the product of more blood, sweat, and tears than you'd care to imagine, so...
Yes.
I see. You would have us defend the generator while you complete its delivery to the Institute.
I'm glad you catch on quickly. Can I count on you for this little favor?
Got it.
Of course. There shouldn't be any trouble at all. Right, Your Majesty?
None whatsoever. The ship of yours may just be the thing we need to help us survey the state of the kingdom, Isla.
Thank you so much.
Excellent. And once this little matter's been dealt with, I'll be able to join you in your tour of inspection. I've plenty of other inventions besides the ship to show you. You'll not regret taking me along.
Most heartening indeed. Then let the four of us journey together, united in our quest to restore order.
Alright, so we have the chick with the goomerang that can use the goomerang. Now you can switch characters in the heat of battle with left trigger. A talented tactician with a flair for fast-paced fire, Lucius. His impressive speed and remarkable reach make him an asset in any battle. His Inferno slash attack unleashes a searing cyclone that swallows up whole swaths of enemies, aiming at large groups. He's exactly the same. He's fire, she's ice. A weighty warrior king who combines stunning strength, stupendous speed, and spectacular selection of skills. His crushed ice attack unleashes stinging series of showy strikes, perfect for finishing off fleeing enemies. A feisty and inventive fighter who bashes baddies from a distance with her boomerang. Press X and Y, and when she catches it to trigger a special attack. Use Whoosh to whisk foes up in a swirling whirlwind, which she can add other attacks to in order to make it even wickeder. To learn more about Isla's abilities, open up the menu and look at the action list. You need strength. Not dying. Having him not die is fun. So she doesn't actually have... Oh, she already knows whoosh. Alright, so he still hasn't gotten his alchemy thing.
Cheers!
The Driller Pillar. Why is this cheaper? Oh, it's because it's not for her. Okay. Duh. Looking at the wrong fucking stats. Yeah, we're getting more people, so...
Be lucky!
Here, you take the slime sword. And a squishing rod. And a goomerang. Gold Diggers map? Happy map. The three of us will be trusting you to command us wisely from now on, Aya. A swift tap of the left trigger during battle will enable you to switch between us freely. Keep an eye on the flow of battle and an in-depth knowledge of your allies' strength and weaknesses to enable you to deftly deal with any opposing force. Why not use our next skirmish as an opportunity to experiment with this excellent technique? A happy map. Singed map. Map to the lair of a deadly dragon. Map to a place where invaluable items can be found.
Welcome, child. Let us pray. Goddess speed.
Alright then. I'm guessing we probably gotta get through like this. If we're gonna get an airship, it sounds like, or some kind of ship, we probably gotta get through this before those maps will be of any use.
So this is a generator, eh? Well, don't worry, it's safe with us. Well, we've already cleared the town of monsters, so I'm hoping we won't have any trouble. Nonetheless, we can ill afford to be complacent. We still lack a clear picture of the monster's reach.
Indeed, lad. Which is why I've enlisted the aid of some of my most trusted guardsmen. Should any monsters dare draw near, they'll taste steel, and plenty of it.
Chief, we're detecting another space-time anomaly somewhere within the town.
A nightmare. One of those Maw-Keeper creatures must have snuck in somehow.
It would seem so. then this place will soon be awash with monsters. Friends, to arms!
Understood.
Let's teach them a lesson.
But of course!
Yggdrasil leaves. Yggdrasil leaves. Allies who've fallen unconscious can be revived with the Yggdrasil leaf. To use one, approach a fallen friend and press it. A.
Crushed ice! Yeah!
Got it. Got it.
Chief, we're detecting another space-time anomaly somewhere within the town.
Captain! Oh, I've got a little something for you. It's only a prototype, but I'm fairly confident it won't explode. Without going into too much detail, it extracts the essence of defeated monsters and compresses it into something resembling a coin. You can use these coins, or monster medals, as I call them, to summon those same monsters to fight for you whenever you feel like it. Not bad, eh?
Huh? Look out!
So this is a monster medal, is it?
Okay, so we're Devil Summoner now.
Okay, time to put the theory into practice. Well, go on. Give your newfound friend a call.
Alright, monster medals can be used to stem the tide of oncoming foes in battle. Night Malls have appeared to the west and south of the generator. It's about to be ambushed from two different directions. If you focus all your efforts on fighting monsters from the Night Mall to the west, you'll leave the generator open to attacks from the south. In scrapes like these, you can summon a minion to protect a particular route for you by using a monster medal. Minions summoned using monster medals will continue to fight in the same spot until their HP runs out. By taking advantage of a helping hand they offer, you can free yourself up to focus your efforts on the remaining Night Maw. Using monster medals smartly should see you safely through all manner of sticky situations. Now hurry and protect that generator.
A device that can capture defeated monsters and bend them to our will? This is a discovery indeed.
To me!
I'm glad my work meets with your approval, Your Majesty.
Boomerang!
I hope it'll make our lives a little easier.
So,
Now, rather than get bogged down with lengthy descriptions, why don't you just give it a spin?
oh, should I dismiss it?
Over here! Boomerang!
For a few more details on monster medals and how they work, you can take a look in the menu. Got it. Why not get the
Okay. Slime Spank.
Have a moment.
Cold Fission! Blizzard Slash!
Okay, so up is summon.
Cold Fission! Off you go!
Okay, Assault Assailants with Slime Spank.
Off you go. Don't let me down. Help me out here. Don't let me down. Ha, 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 ha. Cold vision. Blizzard slash. Ha. 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 Next. Cold vision.
Oh, there's a monster up there, okay. No.
Blizzard slash. Ha! All in a day's work.
First fucking thing I do is, okay, you should just stay away to make him go away. Wow, monsters fighting on our side. This is brilliant. It's like the good old days. Well, almost. Sadly, it doesn't last long. If you really want things to go back to how they were, we'll need to get to the bottom of what's behind all the recent disturbances. Oh, really? I thought things might finally be able to go back to normal. Do not be disheartened, Helix. That our former friends can be brought back to their senses and all is a sure sign that a solution to our problem must exist. You really think so? Great! Then let's keep trying our hardest to fix everyone. I'm going to do everything I can. Now then, enough about monster coins. Let's move on to more immediate matters, shall we? We've managed to get the generator close to my lab. Let's head back to camp and rest and leave things in the capable hands of my researchers for now, shall we?
Thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone. The generator's safe and sound. We couldn't have done it without you. There's no need to thank us, dear girl. We could hardly have left you high and dry. Yeah, besides, it was your monster medals that really saved the day. Though our victory is encouraging, I cannot help but be troubled by the monster's behavior. Why would they be compelled to attack the generator?
Aye?
That's a good question. Perhaps they were drawn to the energy it gives off. I'll have to look into that one. But for now, let's focus on the task at hand. Once the generators are safely inside the Institute, we'll have all we need to start traveling the world in style. You'll not regret helping me with this, I promise. Nobody gained a level up. So, is you still broke?
Yay! Hooray! Now we can fight beside our monster friends like we used to. I know monster minions don't stay around forever, but it's great having them on our side again, even for a little while. It's just like the old slimes. I'm going to fight as hard as I can to bring all of them back to how it used to be. I know we can do it. That's the spirit, Helix. We'll fix this. We just need to work together.
Now,
Our supplies and our strategy are prepared. Let us depart at once.
Captain!
Ah, I've been meaning to talk to you. Have you been carefully allocating your skill points? I expect you've noticed you earn skill points when your level increases as a result of gaining experience in battle. Assigning these points to skills enables one to learn fascinating range of spells and abilities. If you wish to perform said allocation, simply blah 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 blah.
Gotcha.
Okay, so blah 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 blah.
Welcome, child. Let us pray. Goddess speed.
Alright. Watch, now I get one of the fucking massive-ass battles that takes like 2 hours. I should have probably ended the video. Oh well. Chief, we've halted transportation of the generator in order to check on the suspicious noise. Upon halting, we were set upon by monsters. I'm sorry, Chief. We should have been more careful.
Well, this is hardly ideal. We're sitting ducks out here. You could say that again. They can come at us from 3 sides. This is gonna get messy.
Perhaps, but some tactical use of monster metals may help us stem the tide from one side or another.
For once, I actually agree with you. Alright, let's make the most of the monster metals.
We kings live for battle!
Cold vision! Everybody ready? Ha, ha. These ones are mine. Ha! Ha! Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Help me out here.
Understood.
But of course!
Got it.
There we go. Oops. Is there a treasure chest back over?
Help me out here. Cold vision! Cold vision! Cold vision! Ha! Blizzard slash! Ha! Ha!
Now, where is that little cock gobbler at? Jeez, can I get one of those guys on my side and just have him, like, friggin' summon friendly monsters? Aha!
Huh. Begins by hurling its head at the enemy before proceeding to protect its post. Actually, shit.
Cold vision!
A Hammerhood medal. Let's rip with an eye-watering critical hit. Monster medals come in two different varieties, gold sentry medals and silver saber medals. So far you've been using sentry medals to summon minions who hold their position while defending against incoming foes. Savior medals are like the one you just acquired, are different. The monsters they summon support you by performing a special one-off ability. But they'll disappear as soon as they're done, so be sure to save them for just the right moment. For details about what the medal does,
Bubble slimes! I hate bubble slimes, even at the best of times. They're so gooey looking. Help me out here.
I fear you are too harsh on our fallen friends, though their poisonous nature is certainly bothersome. We must take every care not to let them land a blow.
Blizzard slash! Don't let me down. Blizzard slash! Blizzard slash! Blizzard slash!
Okay. Wait, are the treasure chests actually?
More monsters! I'm starting to get a bit tired of this.
Will their onslaught never cease? I fear we may not be able to keep up.
Cold vision! Cold vision!
Courage, friends, courage! One final push, and the day shall be ours!
Cold vision!
Ah. I guess I fucked around too long. Oh, so we get to keep our stuff. Oh, that's nice.
Cold vision! Ha! 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 Cold vision!
I think it might just be better just to beat the ever-living fuck out of them.
Help me out here! Help me out here! Help me out here! Help me out here! Don't let me down! Cold vision! Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha. Cold vision! Ha! Ha. Ha, ha.
Must get treasure. Okay, was there anything over here? Then. Oop.
Cold vision! Cold vision! Ha! 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 Bubble slimes! I hate bubble slimes, even at the best of times. They're so gooey looking.
I fear you are too harsh on our former friends, though their poisonous nature is certainly bothersome. We must take every care not to let them land a blow.
Cold fission! Here we go! Cold fission! Cold fission! Cold fission! This ends right now!
Level up!
Giga Slash! Ugh, more monsters! I'm starting to get a bit tired of this. Ha! Cold fission!
Will their onslaught never cease? I fear we may not be able to keep up.
Cold fission!
Courage, friends, courage! One final push, and the day shall be ours!
Ha! 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 Ha!
Strike through the battle is won!
Cold fission! Ha! Ha!
Mini medal acquired, really? Oh wow, you actually managed to kill the big one. Pick up a Magus medal. Commences by casting Sizz before protecting the area.
Off we go. Cold fission! Blizzard slash! Blizzard slash!
The threat is past.
Blizzard slash!
Ah, I actually made it. Oh, another mini medal. No idea what I'm going to use them for, but I always hated those things.
Here we go! This ends right now. Giga Slash!
Well, it's one way to end the match.
As long as we win, that's all that matters.
Except for the time that we lost. Huzzah! Friends, you do your kingdom proud. The monsters have been repelled and a victory worthy of legend is ours.
Phew, I was worried there for a minute, but we did it. Of course you did. Never doubted you for a moment. Now all we have to do is wait while the generator is installed at the Institute, shall we?
Hey, 2 levels. Wait, 7 skill points. Ooh. Quick gold bracer. Anything new from you? You're saying the same shit.
Watcher! Be lucky! Watcher!
Eh. Oh. Just a couple gold nuggets.
Cheers!
These things aren't really all that much more powerful. Well, I guess I could. Then again, we might be getting a thing where we can get a new shield soon anyway. Looks like he has something he wants to tell us. But that'll be for next time. Catch you later. Adios.